Alright, I am here for a Golf Clash Golden Shot tutorial. Here you see we are going to be on the long iron, which I was not aware of, but one of the things you're probably going to see me do is use full backspin for the most part. And when going about this shot, you see that I point it kind of right into that light blue ring. I don't know how accurate this iron is. We're going to assume that I'm just going to go 3 rings here, but I'm really not sure. But we'll try to get our bearings after this shot. I should have looked. I wasn't even sure if we were going to hit a iron or a wood. So here it is an iron. Let's see how much. It looks like too much. So if I played 3 rings, it's probably like 2.0. It's probably like 2.0 per ring if I would have to guess here. But there you're seeing me get one chest real quick for you guys. Let's take a look at the bag just so we know. Oh, wow. The accuracy is 1.7 per ring. That doesn't make sense. I would have expected that to be a little bit closer. But anyway, no big deal. We will go with that and play it very similarly. I play this one towards max iron. Whatever that distance is, like 1.7 per ring, that's what I play it at. So, for instance, if the wind is 5, I am going to go 3 rings. If the wind is 7, as you can see, well, no, it's only going to be 3 to 5. So, at the very most, we're going to go 3 rings. At the very least, we're going to go almost 2 rings. Maybe a ring in 3/4. So all your shots should be adjusted in between that tolerance zone. And I'd say for the most part, you should probably go ahead and use the full backspin and just kind of put the ball guide, like you just saw me do, just into this blue ring. Now once the blue ring goes away, you're going to see, but you could see that my last shot was very good distance control. And like I said, so with a 4 wind, here we're going to go just a shade over 2 rings. And that should be coming in pretty nicely, just a little bit hard. Means I set up just ever so slightly far. Now that ring's going to be gone. I'm not going to be able to use that as a guide here. But with the way that the bunker is positioned in there, I think you're going to want the full backspin for this one. I might be able to take care of the majority of these in this video with 4 shots. So here you're going to see me just kind of look at what I'm doing with that second hop in terms of distance wise. When I rotate it to the side, look kind of where that is. I think that's going to be relatively spot on. And again, if you notice when you rotate to the side here, this tree's kind of in the way, but make sure that you're going about 3 rings here on this wind. I'm going to ever so slightly just try to balance it out. You saw me put it just to the side here, and there I'm getting it in tight. It looks like there's one less ring in this. There's no crimson ring, or did I already get it? Maybe that's what it is. And there's some Amazon cards. I've been wanting to get those. I have not been wanting to get Titan balls. And the biggest problem with getting that last chest is going to be not having your ball guide. It's going to make getting that one a little bit tougher. Now, I am still going to go for it. So you want to bring it in ever so slightly to the left of the hole, kind of like you see me doing here. In addition to this, you see the wind in this shot, it is going to be 3.3. That is where I mentioned that I was going to go 2 rings. 1.7 per ring, remember that number. That's going to be your adjustment number. And the most important thing, make sure you're hitting perfect ball, because that's going to be the difference between having this online and giving it a chance and completely missing by about 2 yards to the right or left. So there you saw me almost on the hole, but like I said, getting the hole in one is going to be just a tiny bit of a challenge, just because of what I stated previously about having no ball guide here and trying to guess how much this ball is rolling out is kind of your biggest enemy here. So you can see kind of where I'm setting up. It looks like about 3 or 4 dark squares short of the hole, just to give you a rough idea. And like you see, like this tree's kind of in the way of my alignment, so you have to be very careful if you're rotating that way. I still like to rotate that way because I can see the slope a little bit better. If you turn the other way, and here we are coming in, come on. So another close one. Hopefully you guys can get that hole in one. I may or may not get it. This is my last try. And like I said, if you set up to aim like this and do everything that I'm kind of mentioning, the only way you're going to get a hole in one is via perfect ball on this one. There's not really margin for error on this hole. And here you're going to see me get a little bit more aggressive because it's into the wind. And like I said, keep your ring adjustments between 2 and 3 rings. This one I'm going to push it a little bit more towards 3 rings because it's straight into the wind, which means the ball's not going to want to roll out as much. So here you're going to see me go 3 rings. Just ever so slightly, try to hold that wind on its line. So you see me just rotating right just ever so slightly. And here, that's kind of what I was mentioning as to why that I was going close to 3 rings there, is you can see that ball coming up short because of the fact that it's straight into the wind. Was that my last one? Yeah. So there you see I was not able to get that last chest, and I will be putting up a video for the other par 3 as well for you guys. So look forward to that. And good luck out there with your golden shot. Hopefully you guys can get the hole in one. Like I mentioned, keep all your ring adjustments between 2 and 3 rings. If it's downwind, make sure you do just a little bit over adjustment, because the ball guide is going to pitch forward a little bit more. If it's into the wind, like you just saw that last one, make sure that you're overcorrecting just a little bit. As you can see, it restricted the ball from rolling out, and the ball guide became a lot more condensed. Like that second and third bounce were very close to one another, and that's why you were seeing that last one come up so short, because I probably hit that one the longest. Like that's probably the only one that I went into the power where you could actually see it started to say like +1, +2. It looked like it had a power ball on or something. But even with that being the case, it still came up short. So good luck with that hole, and hopefully you guys can get that hole in one for that one. With the limited ball guide, that one's going to be a little bit challenging to get the hole in one. The other hole acts as more of a funnel, but it's a hard funnel. So look forward to that other golden shot hole, and good luck out there, guys.